Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers. This is going to be the December monthly general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel and who like and share my videos, because that helps get it out to more and more individuals just like you who are seeking this information. So thank you so very much. All right, Sagittarius, and I hope that your November went well. It was very high intensity, a lot of different energies, some concluding, preparing for new beginnings for each and every one of us in some way, shape, or form. Okay, and I'm going to start out with my soul deck, and let's see what my soul deck has to say for you Sagittarians and what's coming for you December. Oh, and also the new moon is going to be in your sign, Sagittarius, on the 4th, and it's 12 degrees. And the amazing thing is it's 12 degrees, and then, and I'm sorry, even though I'm an astrologer, I don't remember if it's minutes or seconds, but it's 22 minutes or seconds. I think it's seconds, but I'm not positive. But isn't that amazing? 1, 2, 2, 2. So those of you who pay attention to those signs and synchronicities, again, that's for the new moon. That's the exact degree, 12 degrees, 22 minutes or seconds on the 4th. Okay, so I just think that's pretty amazing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm getting this. Okay, and I picked it up just like this, and I'm going to let you take a look at it too. Here, I'll get this a little closer for you, because you could also see something specific for you in particular with this card intuitively. For some of you, you don't have to though. You can pause this video. But what the words that came to me first were coming together. So, and I'm noticing there are two people, two faces here, and so I first got two. So someone, you are coming together with someone else in some type of collaboration, some type of cooperative venture, some union for some of you, and friendship, romantic. This is a general reading. But then I'm drawn to this lady here, a little lady. She's just caressing this face right here. And so what I'm getting from that is it's going to be very peaceful, very loving, very cooperative and pleasant, very enjoyable and happy, comforting for some of you. I'm also getting. Okay. And I'm also getting to maybe some of you getting this being you, and then you are imagining this or wishing for this other person. Again, this is a general reading, so whether it's a friendship, a romantic partner, a business, assisting you in your life purpose, whatever it is, it's going to be different for all of you. But some of you have been seeking that, been wishing for that, been dreaming about it, or having it in your thoughts and putting that out there to manifest that for yourself. Okay, now let's see what your strongest frequency is for this month that's assisting you with this and whatever else is in this month for you, Sagittarius. Wow, okay. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, we have one. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon for Sagittarius. Whoopsie. Oops, no, that's my fault. My fault. Sorry, Sagittarius. Let's do this again. Okay, there we go. Okay. Anything else out of this deck for Sagittarius? I don't think so. I think that's it. Okay. All right. This is number 20. Again, there's a 2. That comes out to be a 2. 2 is partnership, is that collaboration that I got from this picture too. And this is discernment. And it's the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. That's beautiful. And again, this has sacred geometry, so it will assist your subconscious in opening up this frequency for you so you can use this to your highest and best good. Let's see if that's, can you see that well? Hopefully. Okay. All right, well, that is really, really neat so far. And I'm noticing 2 blues in both of these pictures. A little yellow there, a little teeny bit of green, but blue is the main. And that has to do with throat chakra, communication. So you could be having your communication with others is amping up in December, so is increasing. And receiving and giving. Yes, okay. So let's go with this deck. And let's get some tarot and see what else is going on in the lives of Sagittarians this month for Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. So what else can you tell us for Sagittarius for December? Sagittarius, December. And I just got 2 for some of you who have been more in hermit mode and on your own and in your own quiet space and staying away from, oh, I got crowds or others in general. You're coming out. You're being asked to come out this month, December, again, to collaborate, to communicate with others in your environment, wherever that is, wherever you're being called to go to get out and socialize. Socialize. Oh yes, look at that. Queen of Swords. Yes, and I feel this is your energy, the Queen of Swords. And so you definitely, those of you who have taken a time out and have been going inside and taking care of your own personal work and strengthening yourself and giving yourself what you need so that you can be your very best and strongest and wisest true self is what I'm seeing. That's what you have been doing. And even the past several months, maybe even the past year, maybe even longer for some of you. But you now, and I say she because this is a female, but this is the energy I'm talking about. So whether you're male or female, you are becoming, or you have just recently become very decisive and knowing what is best for you. This is what you've been working through, it seems like, and being, because you have become very compassionate towards yourself and given yourself the tender loving care, so to speak, that you have needed so that you can be the best you, the best. I'm just getting your heart open and this blossom flower, your maturity, reaching that level of maturity for you, then now you are ready and coming into anywhere, anytime when you are listening to this, because it's still the end of November here. It's the 26th of November. So anytime between now through December, this is you. This is the energy of you, and you are very compassionate. That's what I was saying, is because you took time to be compassionate to yourself and gentle with yourself and loving with yourself and doing what is best for you in a very, of course, kind and mature and way for yourself. You knew that you needed this, and you did, and now you have taken that time. Now you are ready to share that compassion that you bestowed upon yourself out into the world. That's beautiful. With another or others. And here, that's why communication now, your communication is going to be much more open and loving and sincerely caring with whoever you come in contact with. And I'm just getting to that your energy isn't just more like the Venus beauty, and not just beauty, but loving, high vibrational than it was. It is, it just is uplifting to others. And so you don't even necessarily have to talk to anyone. You just walking into a room or walking through the supermarket, you're going to be looked at. You're going to be noticed, whether you realize it or not, because your energy is uplifting to others. It makes people stand up and take notice. Take a second glance, because that's really, it's really beautiful, actually. You are very peaceful within yourself. That's what I'm getting to, and that's what's coming off. And what's the word I want to use? Exuding out just that general energy into the atmosphere wherever you are. And that assists people, I'm getting, in getting out of their, anyone out there that you just even pass by, strangers or people you know, that assists them in getting out of that, their own specific funk is the word I'm getting. Their whatever negativity, whatever they have been closed in about is what I'm getting with themselves. Their energetic, energy. You are softening that. You are opening that up so that they can let that go, take care of that, whatever it is, so that they can move beyond that heavy energy that they have been in. And again, that's for those that are in that energy. It's not necessarily going to be everybody, but you help them just in a general way, whether you know it or not. And again, a lot of you probably don't even know it. That's just you. And you're coming into that, or you just have recently come into that, and you are beginning to get out into the world, just because your seclusion has ended, or it's ending. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yes. Ace of Wands. Look at this. This is your dreams, your wishes, whatever you have been. Again, like the Hermit, you have been incubating something, you have been growing something, and it's yourself is what I'm seeing. Whether you just, however deep that is, whatever area that is for you, but has been about yourself, and it's been very enriching to you, and now you are even more powerful than you even realize. You are even more wise and mature, and your not vibrancy, that's a word too. That's also, you're vibrant. That's true. But what I meant is your frequency is, you don't even realize how high vibration that you are beginning to, you've, how do I say this? It's like, what I'm seeing is you've like leveled up. You have gone even higher from where you were as far as your frequency. And that, again, that makes sense. That makes sense because you were taking care of yourself. And so now you are very powerful. And your frequency, whether you know it or not, and maybe this is just a confirmation for some of you, does impact others. And I'm also getting, for some of you who are still, maybe some are still in a funk where you go back and forth. So know that you are so powerful that however you are feeling in the moment, day to day, whatever it is, know that that feeling, again, whether it is negative or positive, up or down, you are so powerful that you are putting that out into the world. So, and maybe that's what you've been working on. Maybe you already know this, and so you've been concentrating consciously on this to stay as positive and get out of those funks as quickly as possible, because you have been seeing that, the power, how you affect others. And so this is just a confirmation. And that's what you're doing. That's what you have been working on. Maybe some of you are just, you've mastered that. You're right there at the door, opening that new door for yourself, because you are right at the end of that mastery for yourself. And so, very powerful. That's what I'm just seeing. Very powerful. Ace of Wands. Very powerful. You're very powerful. You're very magical. You can create your own magic. You can. You have the ability. You are that powerful. Okay. And then here's the 8 of Cups. So yes, with those of you who, like I was saying, you've been working on yourself. So you've been on your own demons, so to speak, and putting an end to that darkness in yourself and around you, and so that you can shine your bright light, as bright and vibrant, always, as often, as constant as you possibly can. So you have, yes, you've also been working on that consistency, you staying consistently in your high vibrational energy, apart from no matter what else is going on in your surroundings as well. So you have been balancing and working on and mastering this. You're working on staying balanced within your own energy and not allowing others to tip that scale where you go off balance. That is tremendous. So you are walking away, or you have been walking away from whatever those situations or people or even beliefs, whatever it is that were necessary for you to leave behind and walk away from, because you couldn't do it any other way. And you tried. I'm getting to that. You tried. This was not what you opted for. This is not what you wanted. And this is also why I'm getting to, for some of you, it's taken you longer to walk your path, because you didn't want to leave and have to leave behind. I'm getting people, situations, whatever. You gave them every benefit of the doubt. You stayed, sometimes some of you maybe even too long, but no, not too long, because however the length was for those of you that this pertains to, it was something that you needed to do for yourself, so that you knew for sure, so that you could cleanly, clearly, non-guiltily, freely walk away and have no regrets at all, no feeling bad about that or anything. So you, and now, and I'm getting a few of you maybe are even, this will come to you and you will decide this, if that is what is necessary, if there is something that still needs to be let go within the next couple weeks, or next couple weeks, even into December, for some of you. Okay, even I'm getting to, maybe depending on where you're at, this is a general reading, so it's different for all of you, but it could even go, because this is was drawn to the moon, and that can mean new moon, full moon, so really anywhere within this whole month of December. But by the end and going into January, this will be completed for all of you, whatever that is, if you haven't done that already. Okay, and that I just got to, that's part of you taking back your power, which is rightfully yours. And for some of you, it was stolen from you, and you didn't know it, but that was something you were having to work through to protect your power and know that it can be stolen, and that you can maybe not even knowing it, giving it away without even your knowledge. And again, for some of you, that's what you've been working through, and you're complete that. So, and here, yes, you have 2 wands. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me, not 2 wands, 2 aces. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And this has to do with material gain. This has to do with physical, monetary, or, well, it could be monetary. It doesn't have to be monetary, but it has to be any type of abundance, physical abundance that you can see, touch, feel. You're coming into that. As soon as, whatever this is, for those of you who still need to leave something, as soon as you are ready to do that, your abundance is coming in. Abundance. Whatever that is for you, it's going to be different for all of you. That's very beautiful. So, yeah, again, you are right at the end of your mastery. And with whatever that you have been working through for yourself, and you are about ready to me, I'm seeing with these 2 cards, once you've mastered this, it's like the Justice card is what I'm seeing. You are then being blessed because of doing what was right and best for you. Something that was necessary to do. Necessary, not that you wanted to. Absolutely not, but it was necessary for you and your steps forward in your maturity and taking care of you and keeping your wagon full. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, so let's take these. Sagittarius. Okay. And let's go a little deeper with, let's see what else. Okay, so this Queen of Swords, let's just go a little deeper and see what else comes up. More details with this Queen of Swords. But what I'm seeing too is you're coming into a very strong position for yourself. And it's almost like you're sitting on a throne. You have, and you've earned it. You've earned it. This throne is very benevolent is what I'm getting. And so you sitting on it, people see you as very benevolent, very caring, and yet very strong and cannot be taken advantage of either. I need to put my glasses on to see this. Okay, so Queen of Swords. So you have the Princess of Swords. Yes, okay. First thing I get from the Queen of Swords and Princess of Swords. Now, what I get from the Princess of Swords is a youthful energy, a very energetic. There is your strength, because you're turning back the clock as far as any of you who you were lacking energy, you were lacking enthusiasm, you were sluggish, you were anything that was unhealthy for you. No, you are either gaining it back or have been slowly gaining it back, and you will come into your full blossoming. I'm seeing the sun card, sun shining, energetic, healthy self again. Any of you who have been battling that, and maybe it has to do with what you were working through or what you have been working through. Maybe it has to do, for some of you, with stressing over and being so upset about this situation that do you leave, do you not? And it's really been got your health down a bit. Temporary. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Wow, yes. Okay, so because of your high energy and all that you have gained, all that you have done for yourself internally, and where you're sitting now, this Queen of Swords, you have something, you have a gift, you have a blessing coming towards you. This is a Knight of Pentacles. So again, it is abundance of some kind. And this Knight he's very strong, and he's very dependable. He's very dependable. Just a second here. Let me just... And again, this is something you've earned. Something you've earned. I'm just getting he's very dependable. Even though it might be slower, that's part of his dependability. Is he's making sure, this Knight, to me, his energy is like he's making sure that you are ready and that you have completed everything. And so, and you have. So those of you definitely that have already dealt with this, but to me, this seems different. This is separate. So this is two different things. Two different things. So you have two different physical gifts or blessings coming to you. Again, this has to do directly with what you already have done. This strengthening yourself and where you are right now. And then for those of you who also have this last little bit, then this Ace of Pentacles has to do with that part. But for sure, all of you, you have two, whether they're coming together, or I got that for somebody, coming together, or at about the same time, or different times. Again, all depends on this for all of you. Okay, so let me take that off. Okay, so that's really neat. So let's see what this Eight of Cups is for some of you. See if we can get some more detail about that. This Eight of Cups, what is this for Sagittarians? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. And I was drawn to the number 8, Eight of Cups, 8. That is material gain. That has to do with wealth of a physical kind. Whatever wealth means to you specifically, it's going to be different for all of you. So you are definitely coming into a wealth. Okay. Some of you who are still in this Eight of Cups, or have that one thing to take care of, and you're not sure how to do that, or you're hesitating, or whatever that is, you're just kind of stopped. You will gain more information, clarity, in some way, shape, or form, so that you will be able to, whatever this is, deal with it in the best way for you specifically, whatever that is. And it might not be for all of you to leave, but that, what I'm getting though is you're thinking about it though. You're trying to figure out if that is the best thing. Some of you will be, some it might not be. But it's all going to be different, but you're gaining information, or you will gain clarity, you will gain some insight into that matter for those of you that are still dealing with that. Okay. And then you'll know what to do anyway. So don't worry about that, because again, the clarity's coming. The clarity's coming. Maybe ease up on yourself and do your best. I know it's easier said than done, but do your best to divert your thoughts so they're not, for those of you that are just constantly, and it's getting you stressed out, just relax and do something. Do something you enjoy for a little while. Allow yourself to relax, and then the clarity will come with that, with yourself, your energy being relaxed and able to flow again. And it will be the correct thing too. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to go any further with these, because that's pretty explanatory. We know abundance. You're going to know what that is, because you know what abundance means to you and what you've been wanting and desiring. Same with the Ace of Wands too. So, okay. So what else? Is there anything else for Sagittarius? But overall, you have a really tremendously strong reading this month. And so you have good stuff coming, blessings coming to you for the hard work that you have done up to this point. Whatever that is for all of you. It's going to be different, but too, yes. And you're having others come into your lives now, at least one other, but I'm seeing others. So to group, whatever that means, you could be joining a group maybe for some of you. Some of you, it's just two of you, and then you are walking forward together in your purpose, and then assisting the group of, meaning the world group, humanity, or your community, or I just got school, that's interesting. Well, I don't know. I could guess for some of you. All right. So I guess no, I'm going to do one more thing for you before I close this. I always like to, when I have time, to get one of these. I think this is 7 Energies card deck. I'm not quite sure if that's the exact name of it. But let's just see what else. Last card before I close this reading for Sagittarius for December. You do have some surprises, positive surprises coming to you, Sagittarians. So that is really beautiful. And you're sitting really strong within yourself, and where you've come, how far you've come. So that's really beautiful. You've learned a lot. You've gained a lot. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. This is number 2, roots of abundance. Okay, so you definitely are collaborating with at least with another for a lot of you. And again, it can be romantic, friend, even maybe a family member for some of you. But to me, this feels like it's new, because you are new. You are a brand new you. So yeah, and this, again, with the roots, I think of family. You have dug into your roots, and being an astrologer and specializing in the nodes of the moon, some of you absolutely could have already been digging in to your family tree and your nodes of the moon, not just with yourself, but looking at your family lineage and seeing what you received from your family, what came down the pike as far as astrologically wise and specifically nodes wise that wasn't able to be taken care of. And so that's what you have been taken care of, because for those of you who don't know and don't know what your nodes are or what the nodes of the moon mean astrologically, it has to do with each and every one of our personal work that we have the privilege of doing here on this earth, first and foremost. And that assists humanity, that assists the whole universe in raising this vibration when each and every one of us chooses to do our personal work, astrologically speaking. And there are 2 parts. You have your zodiac sign part and you have your house placement part. And at birth, just like, because it's our natal wheel, that's our blueprint. Those are the energies coming to us when we were born, all the planets and their placements, including the nodes of the moon. And the nodes, the south node specifically, is a program, something that is familiar, something that we will automatically do. It's put in our subconscious when at birth. And so it makes us feel like, if I do things this way, I'm going to get my needs met. That's our south node, but it doesn't ever work. But again, we don't know that consciously. We just start doing that program. We start, working through that program, and then, if you're lucky enough, if you come to becoming aware consciously of what that program is, then you can begin to take care of it, so you don't have to keep cycling anymore and running into a brick wall, because that's what the south node is. And the north node is the blessing that each and every one of us receive once we have completed that personal south nodal work properly. So any of you who you have your natal wheel and you want to pull it out, see what your nodes are, you can look back in my past viewer requests for the nodes. And also I've done Saturn and Pluto and Chiron, so you can check all of those, any of those that you like. And if you don't know, if you never had your natal wheel done, and you'd like me to do that, you send me a comment. Actually, and I need your email address so that I can send the wheel back to you. I will email it back to you, and I will send you written copies of your nodes also, or anything you'd like. Just let me know. But again, I need your email address, and always, all of my information, my email address, everything is down in the drop-down box below this video and every one of my videos. Okay, and what else do I want to say? There was something else I wanted to say, and I don't remember now. Well, anyway, I always appreciate each and every one of your comments. They are so wonderful to me. I love that communication. And I want to say too that any of you who have sent me either an email or a comment and you never received anything back from me, I never got it. Just to let you know. And so, because I will always respond back. And sometimes they're delayed. So I don't know what's happening, but I just want you to know that I always, always will respond back to you within 24, 48 hours. And if I don't, send me another one, send me another email, send me both, do whatever you can and let me know that's happening, because this is important to me, that this communication is open, and you are receiving what you're asking for, and I'm able to respond in a timely manner. Okay, that's very high priority to me. I'm here to be of service to you, all of you who are needing this information. Okay, so, all right, well, I guess that's all I have for right now. And you have a beautiful, wonderful, enjoy your blessings, Sagittarians, this December. Okay, until next time, bye.